good. Thank you, guys. Did we get booted? No.
There
Show
we
on
go.
stream.
Hey, hello everyone.
They made some changes to our software. We were just kind of picking and choosing and trying to decide which screens were going to take us where we wanted to go. Did you guys hear everything I was just saying, but you didn't have a camera, or you didn't hear anything? Hello, Diane. Have you guys heard me up to this point in time, or do I need to start over with my greetings and such? Didn't hear you. Okay.
All the way around.
Let's start at the top, and we will say hi to everybody. We got Thelma and Brenda and Annette. We got Irene. We've got Diane.
Sharma.
And we've got Sharma.
And Glenn.
And Glenn. Okay, so I think that's who's here now. If I missed anybody, please forgive me, because I'm goofy at times. Today, maybe more than normal. Let's see. So I was just saying that we have so many fun new products to show you when we do our wax sealing class on Saturday, that I have to actually clean up my desk area so I have room to put everything and show you everything I want to show you. We've had one little bit more formal gathering and one totally informal gathering of local customers playing with these. And I got to tell you, they're just as crazy about them as I am now that we started. I was reading something yesterday that referred to wax sealing as 1-inch art. And I think that's a really nice way to look at it, between the fact that you can, you not only choose your wax color, but you can mix your wax colors. You can accent your wax seal with colors. You can with other colors like metallics, and you can add elements around it to make the wax seal actually like a focal on your card. There's just so many things you can do. And I think I told you during What's New Wednesday that we're going to use some of that Victorian paper to just kind of illustrate how you can put those into a card. So I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to have a lot of fun on Saturday. And between now and then, I'm going to clean up this work area so we can actually get all that stuff in here. So how's everybody doing? You doing all right? Thelma was on here, right? Did I say hi to Thelma? Okay. Thelma called me and pointed out that there was an error in one of the alcohol link listings, not one of them, like 8 of them. So if you saw that the individual bottles had a description that said they were 3 of a kind, or 3 bottles, you don't get 3 of a kind. That was a cut and paste error. Irene's fine in Indiana. Hi, Pinky. It's been very long since we've seen you. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to continue today with our stained glass series. This has been so much fun to do. And today I have new card blanks and different card blanks to try it with. So I'm really excited about jumping into this project today. You know what? The first thing I thought of, I had these sitting on my desk. I didn't know which size was going to be better. But I was looking at this topper with this blue. Even this one up here would be great. And I think we probably got to do a glitter card, because I just think that would be fun.
Are you ready to?
We're ready to roll.
Move on down.
Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. This is going to be nice. I can tell you right now, it's going to be good. All right, let's see. Let's pull one of these out and take a look at it and decide how we want to use this. Looks to me like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards today. I love these glitter cards. We've talked about these before, but they're so soft and so smooth on the inside. It's obviously really good quality cardstock. And I was looking at these sitting off to the side there, and the blue in my packaging, and I thought, we need to try that because that's going to be beautiful. So I'm just going to start out here by just getting a gauge on what I want to do. I'm contemplating two different strategies with this. One is I was thinking of folding this card back and making a half face card in the front, and then rolling it over to the second half. We've done that before. I can show you what I mean anyway. We don't necessarily have to use this one today, but I'm not explaining it well, so it'll be easier to show you. So this was one of my ideas. Take your card and fold it, open it up, then fold it backwards. Seems crazy, doesn't it?
I've heard that you do things backwards.
I do things backwards sometimes. I do. I'm fully guilty as charged. Okay, then I'm going to take my front cover, and even though this is glitter paper, it's going to take a fold really well. And this is not shedding glitter. See that? I did all that folding, and there's no glitter anywhere. So one of the things I was contemplating was possibly using a card, creating a topper. I would create a topper for this because I would want to put it the backing on something and use it like this, which would be beautiful. But I was also thinking another possible way to use this would be remind me where you're from, Pinky. I don't remember now. It's been a long time. I had to chat on the phone with a new person today who saw us on YouTube. And she said, wait, is this the lady who actually talks to me on the computer? I said, yes, it is. She said, oh my gosh. Then we ended up having a nice long talk. Now, I do like that. I think that's beautiful. Turning that way. Turning this way. That's actually quite attractive on that glitter. I have to say, I really do like that. I really, really do. I think we're going with that one. And also, Virginia, thank you, Pinky. All right, I think we're going to go with this because this is gorgeous. Now, I'm going to glue this down, and when I do, I'm going to use some of my tacky glue, my extra tacky, because it will hold in this glitter better. My regular Cosmic Shimmer is too thin to get a heavy coat down in between the little particles of glitter and paper. So you're going to want to use a heavier glue for this. Let's go ahead and put this down, and this nice heavy tacky will be a beautiful choice for this. And I'm going to put, this should be interesting to use this really thick glue on this really narrow piece. Wish me luck with that. But it's what I want to do. So here we go.
They're all checked out for you. I feel
Thank
like
you.
the library lady.
Thank you. I went shopping at yesterday's What's New Wednesday bucket and got all the new cards, so we have choices of using those. Margie just brought them back to me and said, these are all checked out to you now. Because I can't just go take stuff out of inventory. If I go take stuff out of inventory, then somebody buys it and we don't have it. And that gets me in big trouble with the whole crew down there. All three of them, and then it's 3 against 1. It's not a pretty sight.
Man, you make it sound like we're so mean.
You are mean. You're all mean to me. You guys know I quake in fear. Hey, Glenn. Oh, that is just so beautiful out there. I can't get over that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, you need some foam squares. Foam squares and foam tape will usually work pretty well on glitter paper because it tends to be nice and sticky. And I'm using those old ancient foam squares that tend not to be as sticky as they should be. So I may still have to use some of my thick glue with these. These are not the ones we're selling to you. Remember, I get the supplies that are lesser in here. And some of these just weren't real sticky, so we kept them back and didn't sell them. And I'm gradually using them up on my projects. Actually, I'm rapidly using them up on my projects. I'm going to have to start requesting real foam squares soon.
That maybe will require some extra ordering.
It might be. I use a lot of them. Okay. Love these lilies. And you know what? The one thing I think these lilies are going to really need? I think all of my twinkles and sparkles and diamond and all of my stuff is in the Friday night bucket. Can I have some stickles, please? I don't really care whether it's the, it'd be nice if it had blue highlights, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I can use the other one. If you're going to put that on all that glitter, then you have to glitter the flowers. It just must be done. Just must be done. Yeah, I think we went and high graded my bucket the other night to do our butterfly cards. Life is so good when we can sleep 5 nights a week that we just amended our contract today, and now we get to sleep 6 nights a week because we're going to have somebody come on Fridays too. I'm so excited. It sounds like a crazy thing to get excited about, but if you go sleep deprived long enough, it impacts your brain. That may not be the true excuse for me, but it's the best one I've got, so I'm sticking with it. Yeah, it's awful how I have to use the bad stuff, isn't it, Thelma? Sometimes when I beg, they'll give me a nice roll of tape or something. Please, ma'am, may I have more?
You're ornery today.
Oh, okay. This is going to be pretty, guys. Little stickles on here. You're going to have this much glitter, we might as well have even more glitter, right? Bob's doing great with his caregivers. It's so nice to get up in the morning and see he's dressed to hit the town. He was dressed in a nice shirt and sweater or a nice shirt and coat. And his hair's combed down nice and he's been shaven. He doesn't get shaved every day when it's just us. He likes to be clean shaven all the time, so he loves that his caregivers are taking care of that every morning. And
say hi to Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. I'm stickling a lily as we speak. I just feel like if we had the rest of this glitter, we needed to have some on our lily too. Now let's see if we can even see the difference. There's so much glitter on the background, I don't know if we'll even see it. But
I think as it dries, it will pop a little more too.
I think so. Do we want
Say
one of our
hello
little
to Donna.
tags? Hi, Donna. Good to see you, friend. Donna Mercer, formerly of Portland, Oregon. Sharma's sister.
So it's 76 here.
Wow.
Happy for a great spring.
It is not 76 here.
No, it's not. It was nice at the beginning of the week, but it just has gotten cold.
Deciding if I want this border on here. I think that might be too much. But what about that little blue piece we just cut off? Maybe, maybe not. No, I think that's the wrong blue. I think I'll leave it alone. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know, guys, enough's enough. I think it was enough. Oh, Thelma's getting 6 inches of snow. Thelma, I don't recommend that. You've got some influence with the man upstairs. Let's see what we can do about stopping that. There's our first one. Our pretty lilies. Come in a little closer and let's see if we can get just the stickles just a little bit there. There we go. You see them on there just a little bit? I just outlined the lilies. 80, our print is 70, 69. And then Thelma has snow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, 1 card down. Now let's see what we want to do. I think maybe I might have to take a look at this little daisy here in the corner. I'll look at my new cards and see if there's something I want to use in my new cards. Because there might be something fun I'd be missing out on if I didn't look. 6 by 6 is too big.
Diane says that she woke up to a few inches of snow today that the groundhog lied.
The groundhog lied?
Mm-hmm. Say that 5 times fast.
I can't do her. I think maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the deco card and 6 inches or whether I'm going to use the deco card A6. But I think I'm going to have to use the deco card. Because I think that would be fun. What I need to do, Margie, is give us more things to find a place to put tomorrow.
You know, it's all that time that I'm spending downstairs doing nail. It feels like I'm neglecting my duties up here.
Well, nobody's chasing me and making me behave.
In a day.
That is true. That is true. You know, I think this is too big. We have a 5 by 5 up here. I could make one. I could make a 5 by 5 ever so quickly. It won't be deco. But I can make one out of a less expensive card. Let's just grab a 5 by 7 and cut it to 5 by 5. I think that will, whoa, that's a DL. I need one of those too. Oh, look, a pretty object.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling that way.
I'm fairly easily distracted today. That's a regular 6 by 6. I won't know what to do if I can reach up here and get what I'm reaching for. It'll be strange. That's a 6 by 6. I got one.
Okay.
Used to be a 5 by 7. Now it's a 5 by 5.
Hi, guys.
Okay. Great spring sunshine here. Okay, Catherine, rub it in. Rub it in, friend. Okay, we need some black Mary board. For sure, for sure. All I have to do is figure out what I do with it. There it is. And I go ahead and cover my Mary board with black, which is going to look so good with this yellow and these daisies and the blue. It's going to be beautiful. You got little grinning monsters there on the screen. Well, I told you that my grand puppies always drive me crazy after a day or two. Usually it's about 3 or 4 days. They're really being good dogs.
They haven't done tons of barking today. I
No.
can hear them.
They have not. It really helps having Gypsy's kennel in the living room, because if she starts to bark, I can tell her Gypsy kennel, and she knows she's not supposed to bark in her kennel. And that all works out pretty well. But she's turning into, well, at this point in her life, she's an old dog. 7? 6, 7? 7. She'll be 7 this year, I think. 6 or 7.
We figured out that Olaf is 83 in human years.
Yeah. Gypsy's a big dog. I don't know what the life expectancy is of
The bigger they get, the shorter it seems to get.
yeah. I don't know what it is for a Catahoula, but she has been a very good girl.
She's beautiful, guys. She is absolutely gorgeous.
She has the most fascinating eyes for a dog. That's one of the characteristics of a Catahoula, is they have very intriguing eyes. Now, I just realized as I put this on here, it's not profound, but I have the itty bittiest little bit of white right next to the black, and it's just glaring at me. So I think there will be a need of an intensity marker to make that white go away, because I can't tolerate that. Which is an option to cutting off the card when the place that you are short is on the fold side. If it was on a different side, I'd say, look now. Beautiful. We no longer have an error there. Only you, me, and 2,500 of our closest friends will know I did that. Okay.
Somebody's going to get that card and go, where is it? Where's the mistake?
And I will enjoy having them look for it. Okay, so I had a 5x5 card. I'm going to do 1/4 inch borders. So it's going to give me 4.5 by 4.5 size for my topper, which I think is going to be pretty good. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'm loving doing these stained glass cards, guys. I blew off my other project again.
Yeah. I think that we're just going to take the calendar and throw it out the window.
Okay. I really do want to do that project someday, though, so we'll keep putting it on there till I do it. It's a really fun project. Okay. Ooh, this is perfect. Wow, sir. It feels like I want to move that, but it's already on there. So, you know, I could, no, be happy. Be happy. I like it right there. I just don't know that I want to do a whole lot more to it. Get my tape flags so I can All right, so I can hopefully put this on straight. We can live in hope of these things. Pay attention where your fold is there, Deborah. Twice this month I've done my guards wrong. So now that I've called myself out on it, I have to be extra careful. Pretty borders around there, showing off that black, which looks fabulous with the blue and the yellow. I didn't even say I lost them before I found them. The images really do speak for themselves. They're just gorgeous. Might put a little stickles on the daisy. We could put a little if we want to. I think that's not going to end up being all I do, though, because it's quite pretty just as it is. Put a little just on the daisy petals. How's that?
That's a lot of petals.
It is a lot of petals. She loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. I shouldn't do this. If I come up to he loves me not, I'll be really sad.
Well, don't you always just end up saying, he loves me at the very end?
Yes.
Doesn't matter, unless you don't want them to love you because they have cooties.
Bryce doesn't have cooties. I'm pretty sure of that. 25 years of being cootie free. Ooh, that really looks, actually, I have to say, the sparkles on this one look really good. I'm being sober and quiet as always, Irene? Or is that you that's being sober and quiet? I don't think it's me. Okay. Thank you again for calling and telling me about that error, Thelma, so I could get that fixed. It's a whole lot better to fix that than have people angry with me that they didn't get 3 bottles of ink because of a cut and paste error. And you know me, I'd have made right on it, but it would have been expensive. This is so pretty. Gosh, it's pretty. Okay. You see the stickles and the blossoms? You can come in just a little bit more, please. There we go. It just doesn't need anything else, guys. I don't think so. Wow. Okay, what did I do with the finished one? Did I give that to you?
Mm-mm. What? That's not a good thing. It had stickles all over it. Did
Yes,
you put it up
did.
above?
No.
Nope.
I found it.
Oh dear.
Oh, actually, it goes in a little cavern there. It worked out fine. I'm going to give these to Margie to set on the table so I can't throw things on top of them again. Because we know I'll do that. All right. Now, maybe we should, perhaps, I have a border that I had a minute ago. What did I do with that? Maybe we should go back to, I know it'd be using two different glittered cards, but maybe we should go back to this one and complete this card the way we talked about that you could do it. Although, I don't know, what do you think? Too much of a difference from the blue? It's quite a bit different, isn't it?
I think pansies are kind of not pansies, daisies are kind of precious and not glittery.
Yeah, I'm not liking the way it matches, so I'm good with that. I'll just stick this back in my pack for use next time. Just so you know, though, we folded it inside out. We folded one cover back, and then we can put our topper here. And you get that beautiful writing on the inside. And then you're going to need to create a paper insert that goes behind your topper, because you can't really write on this glitter paper. So we would create an insert then. Okay, well, let's put this away. I'll have a glitter card in a day is enough anyway. Let's just do something different. Ooh. These might be too dramatic again, but I just have to see if it would be fun or not. Just have to see.
That works really nice.
Huh?
That works really nice.
I think I want the smaller one though.
Do they have different size flower?
I think I want the smaller topper because that one kind of dominated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can put the border on here. I'm liking that. You actually wouldn't have to do much of anything else to that.
That card just makes it so easy, doesn't it?
It does. We are going to find ourselves wanting these cards for everything. What you guys mentioned yesterday, the Hardycraft toppers. This would be fabulous with Hardycraft. Let's see what we think. I either want to do this or I want to take the extra borders off, and I'm not sure which I want to do. We'll see what happens if we do that. Now that looks good. That looks maybe even better, doesn't it? Then we got to think about what else we want to do to it. Next.
Do you have some of the butterflies in the creamish colors from Little Birdie?
Had a butterfly made in a paper mold.
That is true.
In our class the other day, we made molded butterflies. I'm thinking I might want it'd be really pretty. Look out, guys, she's getting inspired. It's Like the last thing in the world I need is more foiling on here, but corners would be really pretty in this. That would be beautiful. I just have to play a minute to decide what I want and don't want. Just too long to go there. But I do like it this way. We need, how about, do we have any such thing as like little words in black? Can you look in their black folder and tell me what I have
in stickers?
Yeah. Or little images of some sort, little flowers in black or little curlies in black. Or I know I have little images. You know what? I do have silver. We have little words in silver. I could turn them black because we know how to do that. I don't want to make this a Happy Easter card. I do have some corners there. I have some happy birthday there.
You should have little flower stickers from Sticker King.
Yeah. I think some little flourishes or flowers would be really pretty.
I don't know if this would be on.
They're
little. I don't know that they match though.
No, I need black or silver.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Blue's a little too much, I think. But I could change one of these. We could also try one of these just for kicks. I don't have enough of the big squares left. Let's see what we think about. It's time to experiment, guys. You know that always gets me in trouble when I say, what if I do this or that or something else? What if? I don't know. I don't know if there's any black corners in there either, but that actually could be intriguing.
Small happy birthday. Oh. What do you think of that? And that. You could use a nice border on that.
Now, don't ask me where to find these sticker sheets because some of these come out of my stash that's old as the hills. Yes, I'm liking this. We got what we need here.
Okay.
I think we'll be fine. I'll take off the silver sticker because it really doesn't add much. Hey, Mary R. Good to see you, friend. Whose birthday is 4/29? Got one coming up here, huh? Gotta grab a little swig of caffeine-free Diet Coke. All right. I'm going to try turn some of these corners black and just see what I think of them. I don't know. Might be a great idea. Might be the worst idea I've ever had. Never know. Will almost certainly get my fingers inky. But life isn't hardly worth it without inky fingers.
Donna says she's having trouble with the internet, so she's saying goodbye.
Glitching a lot. Oh, sorry. Well, hopefully you can play it back later, Donna, and hear how things go.
Mara says, I see. Debbie is using one of the new sticker cards.
Yes, because I couldn't wait to get my hands on these. Okay, I'm trying to turn a little corner black so that I can make the daisy border tie with the silver in the back of my card. We'll see how this goes. I don't know for sure, but I think it might be interesting. We shall see. Shall we not? I'm going to get into these little jobs and realize just how big my fingers are.
They're talking about Roberta, and Mary says, do you have an update on Roberta, Thelma? So do you possibly have an update, Debbie?
I have not talked to Roberta personally. I may need to call her because I have not had an update from her for a while. And I'm not at all sure what's happening with her and with this internet thing. And I don't know the state of her health. All these things bother me, and inquiring minds want to know. Donna's related to Sharma. Sharma's little sister. Gail's my little sister, but my older sister. I'm 5'11", she's 5'2". Mom said I had one that was 5'2", and I had one that was 5'11", and I decided I better stop. No telling what was coming next. It's actually kind of interesting. I think I like it. I do like it. Now I want to see whether I might want something coming out from under the topper or if it's just too much. But I have another thought here before I do that. I think I want this piece of black lace. Ooh. I'm actually going to try and put it on so it kind of matches across. I'll trim a little extra on both sides. Like that. I don't even remember what this sheet was called. I think it might have been Have a Beautiful Day or something like that.
Probably. It's a dazzle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're probably out of them, so don't get mad at me. Just find something else. Do something similar or do something all your own, which is also cool. Oops. Cut that at the wrong place. Did a perfect job of cutting it in the wrong place.
Even if they can't find the sticker, a lot of people have that doily die.
Yeah.
So you can always put on a die instead of a sticker. Or if you don't have the die, you might find the sticker.
I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, so if I wanted to use similar themes, I could use Make a Wish on my step. I could use Happy Birthday. I could be thinking of you on your birthday. And I could say I love you. Or I could say blessings on your birthday. We have plenty of choices. I think this calls for words. Please don't tear.
Did you put one saying on the stairs on one side and one on the other?
I was thinking of putting them on both stairs.
Yeah, like happy birthday, I love you, or yeah.
Except
say hi to Pam.
It says little innies that don't want to punch out. Hi Pam, how you doing, my friend? Your plates haven't come in yet, but I'll let you know when they do. I have a feeling that since the manufacturer from whom I got those is also the distributor who hosted that craft fair, that they're probably inundated with orders, so it might take a little extra time to get them. Talking about Pam and plates for her electric die cutting machine like I have back here. Nope. You can't go on crooked. That's just not permitted. It is not permitted. And if it wasn't permitted a minute ago, it's still not permitted now. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I got blessings. I'm going to say happy thoughts on your birthday. Make a wish. I want to say make a wish over here on this step. I really like these little tiny words. The only criticism I have for them is that sometimes it's hard to get the little inner parts out of these tiny words. I don't always take them out. There's true confession time. If it reads well and I left it in, sometimes I just leave it in. If it doesn't look quite right, then I'll take a pin and get the inner part out. Make a wish. This is coming together fun, guys. Look here. So let's put on a happy birthday. I don't think I want happy birthday and make a wish on the same side. I think I'll put happy birthday over here. And then it can also say, I could just put birthday. And then it can read birthday blessings. I like that. We have lots of new pinwheels on the. Oh, nope, I have one. Never mind.
You've got a few behind you too, somewhere over there. I saw.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and doctor these stickers just a little and get some of the innies out. Aren't an awful lot, but just enough to make the letters more readable. This birthday's kind of bad. I have got to go get my glasses changed. I have determined in the last couple weeks of crafting that we have reached a point of need. I guess I don't have to do this right now and bore you guys while I pick all these little ones off. I can just tell you I'm going to finish it. But I do like that birthday, and then I've got blessings, I've got make a wish, and let's put celebrate up there, because that would be good.
Pam wants to know if we made the stip card or was it pre-folded?
It was pre-folded. It's one of the brand new Hunkydory ones. They're called foiled pattern stipper cards. You get 16 cards in the package in all different colors, and they're already pre-scored. pre-cut. All you have to do is fold it in place. Really, really nice. Ooh. I'm liking this, Margie.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Oh, look here. I have a little black butterfly. I think I like that. Now, what I was curious about, and this may not work at all, but I was wondering what would happen if I showed one of these images coming out from under my topper. And it might be good, and it might not be good. What little shows is good, but I'm wasting an awful lot of it. Let me see if I can do some of the same thing with just curlies and stuff. I'm liking that.
I don't know how Bryce is doing. I will say he's got himself a good cough.
He does. He has been miserable. He doesn't get sick very often, and like any typical man, he does not do well when he's sick. He's so friendly and easygoing most of the time, but when he's sick, he shows us his alter ego.
Yeah, he was just talking to me, and I was asking how he was doing, and as soon as he did one cough, I went, "Oh no, those are the coughs that hurt."
They are. And he called the advice nurse at his doctor's office, and they said, "Yeah, this one going around is really nasty. Expect to be with it for 4 weeks. It's not going to go away."
On it for quite a while. My dad then got it, and then she's now got it again. So I just try and stay away.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm going to put this sticker back on the sheet so I didn't waste it. I can do it. Oh, it's close enough. Okay. I do like that. I actually like it a lot. Let's put some foam squares behind there. Just did all kinds of little magic with our stickers here. I'm going to put plenty of them on here. Not only because these are not real sticky, but also because this is kind of a exposed area and I want it to be firmly attached. Yes, we do need to probably do that. Mask up. Although I've been living with it for weeks now because Bob had it before Bryce got it. I was with my sister and she had it too. And so far, I've skirted around the edges of it. I get the little sore throat and frog in my throat, and then it clears up. And so far, my system's doing a pretty good job of battling it. Nope, it's not COVID.
Nope, it wasn't COVID for my folks either.
I made Bryce test first night and second night. We are absolutely not having COVID. And Dad was tested because he still had that when he went to the hospital with that fall, and they tested him there for COVID too. And they said, nope, it's just a really nasty, nasty cold. Yeah, let's see. I'm feeling the need. I have too much symmetry. I gotta take an odd butterfly and put it somewhere.
Say goodnight to Catherine.
Good night, Catherine. Sorry you have to leave us, friend. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to call that one done.
Oh, Thelma talked to Roberta yesterday.
Okay, maybe we'll put a little bit of stickles on this one too. Just because we can. And that'll give us 3 finished cards so far. I'm going to still do a DL card. And what? Oh, I took the other topper. Oh, there it is. Now what do I do with it?
Well, I have this theory about the cold that my parents keep passing back and forth. The only thing that is different and why my family does not seem to be getting sick, whereas my parents' household seems to get sick, is that my mom is taking care of the kindergarten teacher's baby 2 times a week. And I think that that's what's causing
Yeah, she's getting all the kids' germs.
You're getting all the kids' germs.
She hasn't been around in years.
Right, exactly.
So she got no immunity. I've wondered about that with Bob too, if he'll maybe get a few more colds because he's in that intergenerational daycare.
Probably. And even if it's not generational, you're still getting used to new germs.
But, even if he is exposed to a few more germs, he's really enjoying his exposure to more people and new experiences. Every morning we ask him, "You ready to go to the club?" "Yep. Ready to go to the club." He was especially tired this morning after he got up and had a shower this morning, and he was still ready to go to the club. He unloaded his walker from the car, and away he sailed.
So Roberta said to say hello to everyone, missing us all. She is one of the ones who are on, but she is unable to chat.
Well, hello, Roberta.
Pam says, that's adorable. He goes clubbing.
Yeah, he does. He goes clubbing. Yeah, it's just one of my kind of funny sensitivities, but, I won't let Bryce call his depends pull-ups, and I don't like to say I'm taking him to daycare because he's a grown-up person. So he goes to the club, and he wears depends. It's okay to call it what it is, but we don't want to treat him like a kid or have him feel like a kid. Bryce will tell you I'm ridiculous about it sometimes. It's like, "Debbie, he doesn't care what I call him." I said, "Well, I do." But I care what we call him. I was just thinking, we're talking about some light. I'm wondering if one of these little white butterflies we made would help bring out the flowers a little bit. Let's put it somewhere strange. We'll see. I take the black butterfly back off. You like the white on there or not? Better with, better without?
I think it brings character to it.
Excuse me?
I said I think it brings character to it.
More than one or just one? Maybe just the one. Take this black butterfly. Oh, I just did it. Did I tell you I do this, guys? I have to have them taken away from me once I get close. Because I can't be trusted not to put my fingers in the stickles. It's like a doggone kid. Take that black butterfly off and put a white butterfly. Heck, let's fly it off the side. I can like that. Let's fly that white butterfly right off the side of the card.
Oh, people, let me talk to you about the wax seals.
Go ahead, Margie.
I have the opportunity to tell you all about them. They are so neat. There are so many neat things that you can do. Except for now I have to find shelves worth of places for all the product that goes with the wax.
Wait till you see it, guys. It's amazing and it's beautiful. And you're going to have so much fun.
It is. It is fun and it is very, very pretty. So hopefully I can find a spot for everything, or else I'm just going to end up getting buried, and Mary and I will be buried in the office somewhere. You have to come dig us out. We're under the wax pellets.
If we lose you, come look under the wax.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're done.
Pam says, I want those. Which are you wanting?
Fun, 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 huh? Okay. So I give you this because once again, I cannot be trusted. All right, we're down to the last couple. I took the center out of this one, and this is now too long. Ooh, that's actually really kind of cool looking, though. That's kind of cool looking. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's kind of cool looking. This wants to have some kind of a
What's the second?
Active background behind it.
I was just trying to say, what kind of background options do you
See what I mean about it being kind of cool? I took the other thing out of there, and I think it's kind of neat the way it shows the background. I don't know, maybe just me, but I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's put something on here. Let's get a... What other cards did I bring over here? That's my DL. I'm going to need for those.
Tent.
Huh?
You've got your tent and your decal and...
Oh, yeah. Where's my tent card? Don't need that. Boy, do I have a lot of stuff on my desk. Okay, let's see. That's just a regular A4.
That might be... No, that's not it.
Oh.
There's the craft paper, so I wonder if the tent's under there.
This actually might be really interesting fit on a A6. Put some background in there, but I kind of like that. Why not? Got to do crazy things sometimes. Now, question is, if I use this little piece, does it become too narrow for the job? The answer, yeah, I think it does. I think it becomes a little too narrow. So I also think it looks better with just the yellow than it does with the yellow and the black. So I'm going to slide it on up here, and I like the looks of that better.
So Pam's statement in regards to wax was, I have no idea how to use them or what to get.
Oh.
But my inner child is kicked in now, and I'm chanting, wax, wax, wax.
Saturday, don't buy anything yet, because I'm going to put some stuff on sale for you on Saturday when I introduce the waxes to you. And so don't buy anything yet. And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. There's 3 different styles of ways to put the wax on, and it just has to do with the application method. But I don't know I want my decal for this. Where's my tint cards?
look under there because the craft is there.
Okay.
Maybe it's for those. Is that
Nope,
them?
these are 10 7 by 5. Did I have any
I don't
6? I
think-
thought I did. Maybe
I don't think
didn't.
so. Just the 110.
Okay. I do have to try one other thing here too before I do anything else. I just have to know.
I just got to put it on the glitter.
But it does look cool on the glitter. Oh, look.
It does look cool on the glitter.
I don't know, guys. Let's vote. Glitter card. Yellow card. So I will show you everything you need to know. There's 3 different ways of putting it on. You can put it on with a glue gun, and you use a glue gun to melt the wax stick. You can, the old-fashioned way, Irene's, she's got my heart. She says glitter, 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 glitter. How I see, I love you guys. You tell me what I want to hear, too. What are friends for? You guys are great. Ooh. Just another thought. Just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Ooh. Okay. We're going on the glitter. We got that. I think I want the glitter in the background. But I want you guys to participate in decision making here. We got the glitter in the background. What would you think of putting Black Mary behind the topper? That's black, blue, black, or blue.
Now you just have a bruise. Black and blue all over.
Pam likes black.
I like the black.
You like the black too? Anybody else want to vote?
Yeah.
Black, black, black. You guys are very consistent.
Mary
Okay.
R., I have to say that Debbie is now required to do her waxing on a silicone mat.
Yes.
Or a glass mat even.
Yes.
Somehow or some way or another, she was able to burn the table.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And these guys tend to hold me accountable for such things. I don't know why.
I can't get that spot out at that table.
No, there's no
It's
such
there.
thing as. Oh, there's no such thing as getting that spot out. Now I have a little nick in my black. I have to decide if there's any way this is going on there that it's not going to show that little nick, or I'll have to grab another piece of black. You know what I mean? It cuts in here. I can't have that. I cannot have that. Yeah, thanks. Margie's anticipating I won't find what I'm looking for, so she's pointing to things now. Black and blue and glitter. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to put a piece of this on here, and then I'll cut around it. Don't even have to, really. I don't really have to cut around it. All I really need to do is just have the piece be bigger than the opening.
We're on a roll tonight.
Ah, okay. I'm not a busty gal. I love you, Pam. This is a fun group. Funny, funny ladies. And Glenn. Glenn's still with us? He probably faded out. He does that sometimes. He comes to say hi and fades out. Well, Glenn would just agree. I think he'd call that a good idea. Yeah. So the first way that you can apply it is with a glue gun. That's one way. You use it to use wax sticks instead of glue, and you put it on that way. So we have some wax sticks that are specifically designed to work. I have to fix that a little bit. They're specifically designed to work in a glue gun. And then we also have some that are like candlesticks. Have you ever done that waxing where well, I know you've probably all done waxing, but that's not what I mean. Have you ever done the wax seals where you light the candle and pool the wax and then you put your stamp in it? We have that. And that's another one of our choices. So I'll show you those. We'll look at the pros and cons of each choice. And then the third kind we can do is done with a little warmer, or they call them a furnace, which is kind of funny. It's a candle, a tea candle in a little vase, a furnace, and a spoon.
Little Bunsen burner.
And that's my favorite way because you're limited in mixing opportunities when you use the glue sticks. And I'm not known for being a patient person.
No. What?
They all laugh when I say I'm patient. I'm not known for being a particularly patient person. So to me, the candle, letting the candle burn, I want to hem and haw and dance around while I wait for the candle wax to burn back far enough.
Annette is saying good night.
Good night, Annette. So to me, the candle wax method is a little slow, but it is very low tech, and you don't have to have anything but the candle and the seal. That's it. That's all you got to have. So there is something to be said for the candle method. But I like the burner method with a spoon because I like to be able to look at that. How charming is that? I like to be able to mix my colors. And I think the color mixing process is great fun. Now, let's see if we can make this happen on a decal without getting too crowded. Might have to.
I thought you were glittering.
Huh?
The initial reaction was on glitter.
No, the initial.
Did you change your mind?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't even say I was distracted by something shiny. This is the something shiny. Okay. Okay. It's going to go right to the top and right to the bottom of our card, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're going with it. I don't think I need to layer it any further. And I trust my glue more than I trust my foam tabs to keep it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this generously on the back because it's going to need to really grab in that rough glitter surface. The surface is rough, but the surface is not sheddy. You don't get glitter shed everywhere.
At all.
None. Yeah, that's true. There's none at all. Ooh, that's quite pretty. I have to say that's very, very pretty. Let's see what we had left in our topper sheet. Did we have any little goodies left? We did not. We used them. Okay. I could put a small message, if we wanted one, in my topper. Let's see if there's anything we want to say there. If this pretty, congratulations. Don't know if I like it there or not. Kind of gets lost.
Mm-hmm.
I can come up and over with it a little bit, or I could just leave it off, which may be the other option.
Good night, Annette.
Nope, I don't like it on there. Let's get rid of that. I don't know if it's too long or just too much.
I think it's too long.
I have a simpler message. I could do, hi. It still doesn't show though.
Irene says, or put it inside.
Yeah. I think the message, whatever message we use, has to be inside. Okay, little stickles. We're on our last card then. Love these flowers. I don't know what they are. You know what these are?
Gardenias, maybe?
That actually sounds about right. My hand looks shaky when I'm putting this on because my bottle is very empty and I'm having to push really hard to get any out.
Do you need the other bottle?
Oh, I probably do, but I'm stubborn.
Okay.
I can make it.
Irene says, is it gardenias?
I think you're right. I think you're both right. You both win the prize of the day. My best wishes. Okay.
Oh. Irene says, or mock orange. Yeah.
Oh, a mock orange is a kind of flower. Mm-hmm. We take it.
They smell really pretty too, just like gardenia. They don't smell like gardenias, but they're very.
They smell like
fragrant.
A citrus bloom?
Yeah.
Which would explain the mock orange.
It looks like you have some new flowering trees out back.
Yeah, they're a year old now, but they're doing great. One of them is
noticeable this year.
One of them is our cherry tree that we got that blooms 2 to 3 times a year. So that's kind of exciting.
Thelma is saying good night.
Good night, Thelma. Okay. I think that'll do it. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm loving it. Okay. I'll have to bring them back before long, but I'll give it to you for now. Okay. I think on this one, I am definitely going to go for covering the card in black. Because I think that will look especially good with this yellow. Oh, goodness, excuse me. I start doing that when I start getting hungry. I think I told you guys I finally broke through my 40-pound weight loss barrier. I'm now at 43. It's a slow journey, but I'm getting there.
When is your pool going to be up and fixed?
Well, it's the mechanism is fixed now. Mr. Bryce wanted to clean it before he put it back online, and then he got sick.
Oh.
So it has not been cleaned yet. Oh, what am I doing? Thank you, Brenda. It's a slow journey, but I'm getting there. And you guys know that I want to hit 47, and then I'll start really celebrating the new weight loss, because I had that boo-boo last year and gained back what I had lost. So until I get to 47, I'm only celebrating mildly. But once I get to 47 and start new weight loss from there, I'm going to be very excited to be there. Yeah, I think I want just yellow, but I might cut some strips of blue to go on here. So let's measure this card. Oh, look at, I have all this card stuff
I was
left.
just about to say, I was going to just ask you if you had a different background, because I'd only seen the one.
Do you want a different background? I don't think so. I think I want the yellow, but I
No.
don't know. This would be pretty, though. Gotta say. What do you guys think? We didn't use any of this. You want to use some of this? Here's the toppers we're using on our DL
Let
card.
me move that in so that they can see it.
These are the toppers we're going to use. So we can do these on here, or we can do these on here. The green's pretty. Okay. I think anybody else have a vote? I see Irene's voting for the green. The green is really pretty, and I hate to finish the card kit without even touching the green. So let's do that. We've used so much glitter in the background today that we need to measure my card, which is 4 even by,
Here he also says green.
By 8 1/4. So I need 3 3/4 by 8.
Your yardsticks are coming to get you, Debbie.
Yes, they are. 3 3/4 by 8 to start with.
I think that will make a really nice linear. I think it will add.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? That's very pretty. I like that. Can't believe I forgot about the entire other piece of cardstock. I need some ribbon. I don't know. Do we have any yellow up there?
Yeah.
I'm kind of into yellow. Because I didn't use my yellow cardstock. Maybe I should use some yellow ribbon.
I've got the skinny yellow. I've got the crepe yellow, organza yellow, or
What's bright yellow? What do we have that's
5/8.
bright yellow?
They're all kind of the same yellow color, and 5/8, or there's the organza Mary Arts. That's, I think, 1/4. The brightest of the yellows is the crepe.
Okay, let's do the crepe. Another little swig of caffeine-free Diet Coke. Get us down the final stretch. Had been meaning for some time to try paper molding, but I hadn't done it until we went to that workshop the other day. That was actually pretty fun, using paper clay to fill a mold. Are you guys tying a yellow ribbon? That's the first thing that came to me, too. I did. The very same thing came to me when I was thinking about it.
Cut enough.
I need 2 of those, so we'll need another one. Please.
About the same length?
Yeah. Look at this pretty crepe ribbon.
Speaking of which, Mary's been doing the crepe ribbon cuts.
Oh.
And so I
exciting.
think that she's to a point of us being able to put different crepe ribbons back up online.
Okay, when we do that, we need to make up a What's New Wednesday pack so people can see them.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good. Did you guys understand what Margie was saying? Mary's been working lately on cutting up some of the rolls of crepe ribbon. Crepe is beautiful, but it is a little expensive, and when it's in the whole bolt, it can be kind of spendy. And it's a little more fun to get, 8 pieces, 8 1-yard pieces of different ribbons than it is to have a whole bolt of the same thing. So Mary's been working on cutting up some ribbons so we can offer some crepe packs again, which are always fun and popular. I may change my mind on the style of ribbon. I don't know yet. Style of bow. Ooh, it's pretty though. Well, I have a thought. That could actually be really fun. Okay. Might not need the second piece of ribbon, but I'll use it a different time. I love that song. And anytime I see yellow ribbon, I automatically think of tie a yellow ribbon. Okay, I was starting out to put one ribbon on each of the tags and then this other one in the middle. But I think I'm leaning towards putting one bow in the center of the two and using 2 pieces of ribbon to come under this tag and up and over the top to hold those tags. Might be fun.
Put it up on foam squares or
no? Maybe certainly the center tag and maybe these outside ones too. I kind of like that. Mm-hmm. I think that's nice.
It's a new way of doing it. Not necessarily new, but it hasn't been.
Not what I've tried recently.
Yeah.
What I could do too is punch these out, run the ribbon actually through the tags, which would be nice. Of course, that also means I got to get the ribbon through the tags, but hey, what's life if not for challenges? Okay. When necessary. The ribbon's not going to show at an angle. Of course, I could let it show. But actually it looks kind of cool. I think I like that too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something here. I have to get a new pair of cutter bees upstairs. Actually, I need two. I need one in the house too.
The one at the ribbon spot has been used for other things because it was difficult to cut them, and it hasn't been that way. So maybe we just need to pull out the sharpener and see what we can do.
The sharpener doesn't do a lot on the cutter bees.
That's too bad.
No, it does a great job on the Scotch scissors, but they have to be cheap scissors to work well with that. It's weird. The weirdest thing, but it's true.
Harder metal, maybe?
Huh?
Harder metal,
Yeah, I
maybe?
think so. They're platinum. Or platinum, is that what I'm trying to say? I think so.
Carbide.
Anyway, the cheap scissors sharpen up beautifully. Expensive scissors, not so much, but they're not really expensive scissors in the greater scheme of things either. You know, we all know that there's expensive scissors out there. You who are seamstresses know there are very expensive scissors out there. We don't ever want those for crafting.
Mine have a do not touch sign on them. Not really, but everybody knows that there's an imaginary do not touch sign.
Okay, come on. For some reason, I can't peel the paper today to save me. There it goes. Okay. This is still not tacking down quite like I'd like it to. I'm going to put one little spot.
Mary R., it's somehow, it probably is linked to having a note that lets us know that the item is upstairs in the classroom. So it's part of the description, so that we're not downstairs looking for it, can't find it, and refund somebody, that it's reminding us to look upstairs. So
doesn't make sense to anybody but us.
Yeah, that's all that means.
We got to keep you guessing. Yes, like your Costco scissors and Fiskars sharpener. Exactly, Brenda. You know, get 3 pairs for $10 and your Fiskars scissor sharpener, and you are set for good scissors, paper crafting scissors. But I just have not had. I did get a new sharpener, like kitchen sharpener. I might try that on these, but I really. Yes. You can actually use, I know this is going to sound really strange, but you can actually use the same scissors for ribbon and for paper if you keep them sharpened up with your Fiskars sharpener. When my scissors are in good shape, I don't have any trouble cutting ribbon with them. And that's actually what I take into my bow making class when we have them, is just my regular cheap Scotch scissors. I love my Scotch scissors, and I love my Fiskars scissor sharpener. 2 absolutely essential craft tools I could not live without.
I can take it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I won't argue with you today.
Okay. I figured that you were probably feeling tireder as you sat.
Yes, it's fading. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. She's almost wrapped up. Okay.
Did you hear that, guys? He says he's fading fast. Better go rescue my honey with some dinner after we finish this last card. My turn to cook. That means Pizza Hut? Burger King? Maybe Arby's if we're going to be in for a fancy meal. Okay. You saw me working this over a little bit with my scissors. That's because after all that dialogue about how you can cut ribbon and everything else with your sharp scissors, my scissors aren't real sharp right now. We'll have to take care of that when we clean our table tomorrow. Because there is my scissor sharpener. Haven't seen it in 2 weeks. Really gotta get my desk cleared off. Really do. I've been talking about this for weeks on end. That's because for weeks on end, I was burning a candle at both ends and just having a hard time getting stuff done. So it just stacked up and stacked up and stacked up. I'd get out here and get my projects done, but I wouldn't get one put away and the next one out. I just have all the stuff from the last one and the next one and the next one after that. Anybody else had that cold flu stuff that's, it's not really flu, that cold stuff that's going around, and do you have any magical medication recommendations? Some things work better for some people than others. His doctor told him to take NyQuil, or that advice nurse advised him to take NyQuil. That stuff gives me hallucinations. The last time I took NyQuil, I woke Bryce up and made him sit up with me until the hallucinations stopped. He doesn't let me take NyQuil anymore. He doesn't have much of an appetite. I actually offered him brunch today, and he said, I'll have toast. He said, I'll have an English muffin with jelly. Or a blizzard, he said. I said, I'm not buying you a blizzard for brunch. I refused to do that. So I got him scrambled eggs with an English muffin and jelly and a little fruit cup.
Brenda's got it. That's my kind of a dinner. Brenda says, I have Panera, and I'm sure that Bryce would love some soup.
I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
They actually have really good chicken noodle soup at Panera. I buy chicken noodle a lot just because I like it. But Bryce needs chicken noodle because he needs chicken noodle. His sister heard he was sick and sent him a Costco container of chicken and wild rice, which he promptly ate the whole thing. So I was kind of proud of him for that. He said, I ate the whole thing and I still don't feel better. Of course, the fact that he ate the whole thing in 2 sittings made one night and the next lunch. I don't think he could really expect to be fully well by then, but he thought he should be. Oh, Dayquil works. It does not have alcohol, huh?
But it has other things in it
Yeah.
too that can Dayquil makes my husband loopy.
Oh, I can't
Just
have
like the
anything
NyQuil
that
nighttime.
messes with anxiety, and I can't have anything that messes with your blood pressure, which means I can't take much of anything for a cold. Look how pretty this is. Look how clever we are.
It is
We are so clever.
Very pretty. And since I'm not going to have your husband take the mail out, we have to wrap up in the next 5 minutes.
We're going to be fine. If you will bring back the other cards and set them
Yep.
around so I can show the whole display. We are almost done. I mean, this is number 5. That's it. It does sound like a school lunch, doesn't it? I'm a mom. Even when I'm ordering food out, it looks like mom food. You can't give him just an English muffin and grape jelly.
Did you put foam squares underneath it?
Did I do what?
Put a foam square underneath it?
I don't know. Maybe it's just sometimes they bow up when they're drying.
Yeah.
I might have.
But it actually looks pretty
Overstickled.
cool because it makes it look,
Dimensional.
yeah, sphere-like. Okay, there's the 4.
Okay. Here we go. I was going to put this down with tape flags and ended up with just a very strange assortment of tape pieces all over it. So now I'm going to pray I get it on straight. No, it's not 100%, but it'll do. It'll do. There we go. There's our last one. Okay, so let's go through our 5 cards we did. Somewhere there's a cap to this. Good luck. I found it.
I'll find it when we clean the desk.
I found it. Okay. Does the shop have pre-made shaker packs? No. We don't have pre-made shaker packs, but if you take a look at some of my videos, Pam, it's really easy to make a shaker card. It's really easy. All you need is some shaker tape and some acetate, some Hunkydory toppers, and you are ready to roll, my friend. So if you haven't done that for a while or you haven't done that before, check that out because I think you will really enjoy making them, and that's going to be a whole lot less expensive. I've got lots of videos online involving shaker. I just realized one of my tags was really high and one was low, so I changed that. So this is number 5. Okay. This is number 4, also known as our stepper card. I love this one. We have the big glitter card, number 3. Yes, we're going to vote on our favorites on the comment section, please. There's number 3, the big glitter card. Here's number 2, the small glitter card. Here's number 1, our square card. It actually was our first card too. This is what Margie was talking about. See how that kind of bowed? It bowed from the stickles, and it will settle down a little bit once the stickles dry. But in the meantime, it kind of looks really dimensional, like we texturized
cool.
it. So we got 1, 2. We got the square card, which is number 1. We got the small glitter card, which is number 2. We got the big glitter card, which is number 3. We got the center step, which is number 4. And we have our last card, which is number 5, the DL. So when we sign off, you want to refresh your screen and then leave a comment in the box for me and vote on your favorite. I would love to see what you guys like the most in what we did today. It's always fun for me to read your comments, so I appreciate you doing it. And it helps us out with YouTube because then they know that people are enjoying it. We will also hit that like button if you haven't done so already, because it makes me feel good. That's the main reason, to tell you the truth. But secondarily, YouTube uses our scores on the thumbs up to determine whether they recommend our channel. And finally, if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss a thing we're up to. We're up to fun stuff all the time.
And shenanigans.
A few shenanigans along the way also. Yes, we do. We've done 3 of the stained glass sets now. Do you believe it? 3 out of 4 of the stained glass sets. Just because we love them. Are there any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom so we can get Margie out the door, which we have to do like immediately?
To not make Bryce have to go to the post
Thank you,
office.
Stephanie. It's good to see you. I don't know that I said hi before. Hi, Stephanie.
I didn't
Bye,
see her.
Stephanie.
Come on.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off so we can get Margie to the post office with your stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Pacific, or Eastern time. There we go.
Good night.
Good night.